You hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. I see it all the time. Everybody sees it everywhere. People telling you to be physically fit. People trying to get you to go to the gym because you'll be physically more fit, therefore you'll have a better longevity, therefore you'll have a better lifestyle, and therefore you will be more happy, right? That's what everybody tells you. Well, what if I tell you that before you focus on being physically fit, be emotionally fit, right? That should be the first priority, because your mind dictates where your body goes, right? So if you're not in the right state of mind, then you're not going to be able to perform physically. And that's the concept I want to talk about in this video. So if you give me 9 minutes or about 10 minutes maybe, we'll figure out why we're being emotionally fat, and how we can be emotionally fit and be more resilient. So what is exactly being emotionally fat? Well, it's all the unresolved emotions, toxic habits, negative self-talk that you carry around every single day. It's like stuffing your feeling into a backpack and trying to run as fast as possible, right? It will weight you down, it will slow you down, that will delay your goals, it will delay your dreams, and that's really not optimal to go through life and be better. Just for example, is thinking that you should be dating right now because society tells you to on social media, and so you're talking yourself down because you're not seeing anyone, right? That's something that plays a part with being emotionally fat, because you're just the negative self-talks over and over and over again telling you that you should be doing better because everybody else is doing this and then you're not doing this, so you should be somewhere else, or you should be doing something more with your life, right? And that anxiety of not doing enough will definitely make you not progress as much as you could, right? So you might ask, what are the possible consequences of being emotionally fat, right? There will be financial consequences over the long term, right? Because if you're not able to trust yourself, you won't be able to take risk. Either risk or pursue opportunities, right? So if you want to follow your dreams, if you have big dreams, and you don't have the mental capacity or the emotional strength to pursue a risky opportunity, then you will just stay where you are, right? Many people don't take the first step of the unknown. So that's why being emotionally fit will help you take more risk, and that's where the rewards is into risky investments or risky moves, right? Now, there's the second consequence will be health. Obviously, that speaks for itself, but we always hear about the opposite most of the time, where being physically unfit will take a tumble on your mental health, right? Well, mental health will definitely not help you physically, because if you're procrastinating, for example, or if you don't have that fire, you will never aspire to be better, and you will never aspire to get yourself in shape, right? Being emotionally fat and staying on the couch because you don't have any motivation to go outside or make new connections will not help you physically, right? And then the last consequence, and it probably the one that probably most people struggle the most, is relationships, So, especially if you're not feeling worthy, or if you doubt yourself, or if you're not comfortable speaking to other people, not being able to pursue new relationships or maintain even your current relationships. As humans, we're a social species, right? So if you're staying on your couch, doom scrolling at night, instead of going to hang out with your friends because you just rather spend time with your phone, then it's not gonna help you be happy. Obviously, there is a balance. You can do that sometimes, but not every single day, 2 hours per night, right? So that would be the consequences: finances, health, and relationships. Now, you know what the good news is? You don't have to carry this weight forever, right? If you made it all the way to this point in the video, it's probably because something resonated with you, right? That recognition alone is the first step with changing your emotion performance, we'll call it, right? So there's multiple ways to make yourself more emotionally fit, and we'll dive into it right now. And obviously, the best advice for you would be to start small, right? If you're numbing your feeling with food, social media, or endless distractions, replace those habits with one that truly nourish you, right? For example, I'm going to talk for myself, but also give you an example. Every night, I've realized that just an hour before bed, I was just scrolling on my phone just because I had nothing to do and I wasn't ready for bed either. So I would just go on social media. But instead, I've replaced that with a 30-minute podcast that make me learn something, or that I can take some valuable insight from it, in a 30-minute stretching session. And stretching, you'll if you do some research, you can see that it also relaxes your body and help you fall asleep. And I stretch because obviously I work out, so you would have to find something for yourself that works for yourself depending on what you do. But that's my night routine now. Instead of being on my phone, I'd either listen to a podcast, watch a podcast, and stretch. Or sometimes I do stretch while watching a podcast as well. Other solutions would be to journal. Okay, you want to journal your emotions, you want to journal your goals, you want to journal your progress. So you can reflect on what you've accomplished, and you want to reflect on where you're going, right? That will help you progress, kind of like a roadmap, if you will. And you'll be able to go back to what you were doing before, and pinpoint where you progressed, and you'll see, oh, this is what I changed, and that's what it changed. Now I figured it out, so I don't have to go back to the same bad habits. All right. The other solution would be to learn to say no. Right. Your self-respect should be prioritized before trying to please anybody else. Right. It doesn't make people happy if you tell them that telling them yes puts you in a bad place, or and make you feel a certain way, right? So practice saying no, and gradually apply it to all the areas of your life. So work, intimate relationships, and friendships, right? Because remember, every time you're saying no to someone, you're saying yes to yourself. Just take it like this. It's probably going to help you better. And the last one I wanna share with you is celebrate the small wins. Okay, so if we take my example again, if you're able to put your phone down for 15 minutes, before going to bed, and you were able to, for example, again, meditate for 15 minutes before bed, that's a win. and that you want to put that in your journal. Today, I meditated for 15 minutes, and this is how I felt after meditating. And I had such a great night of sleep compared to the previous day where I was just scrolling all the way until I shut my eyes to go to sleep. But remember, being emotionally fat doesn't make you weak, it doesn't make you broken, it makes you human. Okay, it's not the end of the world. You have to work on something to make your life easier and in the end, hopefully have a happier life. So if this message resonated with you, please leave me a comment below of what's the emotional habit that you want to let go in 2025. And if you take a lot of insight from this video, please consider subscribing. Okay, I'll see you next time for another video on the Adult Project. Ciao, ciao.